ready to go. I can go back to my camera views now, which is great. So give me just a moment to get fired back up here. We'll get Cody back up on the screen. We'll show him there for you guys. You can see Cody, there he is. Okay, still waiting for my other chasers. Not sure where my other chasers are, but we're back live for all of you to see. You can see us up there. I can see me on the live stream as well, which is cool. I see 3 views on my cell phone, so it makes it so nice for me to know whether or not I'm live. So that's one good thing that I have available with us. So again, we're waiting for other chasers. They have totally gone quiet. I don't know where they're at. They're probably going to tell me that their phone doesn't work, even though it does work, but you know how that is. But anyway, we're back live, and let's go back to our screen share to show you what we have. So this is our latest weather radar. Okay, and you can see most of those storms have moved on. Let's refresh our screen a bit here, everybody, so we can get rid of that warning from earlier, or excuse me, that special weather statement from earlier. That was from earlier. And you can see the storms are now heading right over Yuma, and they're going over the Yuma area again. This is just kind of the beginning stages of these storms. I'm not too concerned about these ones right now. It's these next round that are coming as they're getting closer to us. And you can see the warnings right now are still out there for central Wyoming. That's over by the Rawlins area. Let's take a look. We've got a couple of other special weather statements here. So let's go into that easily by going up here. I'm going to click on this link, and we're going to go take a look at those special weather statements. So let's continue with those on this area here. And this is from Cheyenne, Wyoming. Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Miracle Mile, 33 miles northeast of Rawlins, moving southeast at 45 miles an hour. Wind gusts up to 50, penny-size hail radar indicated. So that includes Hannah, Seminole Ground, Miracle Mile, Seminole Dam, Cortez Dam, Seminole State Park, and Dome Rock. So that's that area that we're going to keep an eye on as well. See what those storms do as they continue to work their way towards the southeast. You can see the direction they're moving. If they continue this path, it would probably put it over into our area here later on as they're working their way to the southeast. Nothing currently on the radars, or excuse me, on the stream that's showing, so we're good. Yeah, sorry, Don, I don't know what happened. I think it froze up, and it said it was still recording and everything, but it totally froze up on me on my OBS side here, so I'm not sure what happened there, but we'll still keep it here. We're going to go, and if we cut out like this, just hang tight. We'll always come back to you guys. Welcome, Lisa. Well, I don't think it's going to be horrible weather today. I do think there's going to be definitely some lightning and thunder with these storms that can kind of get us a little bit worried, that anxiety on us. But otherwise, I think it's going to be a pretty good day today for us. We need the moisture, especially if you're in the Sterling area. Folks at Sterling already are receiving some moisture, which is good because you guys truly need that. So sorry, I'm looking at my guys here. Okay. They're talking to me in the chat stream, so I'm able to keep contact with them. I wonder if Zello works. Let's try our Zello here. I want to see if my Zello works on my other phone so I can talk to them that way. I do have 2 phones, which is nice. Teresa bought me this Samsung, which I'm not very good at doing on this Samsung whatsoever, but you never know. Here it is. Okay, I do have it, so it's great that I do have it. Let's see what happens. Well, that didn't work. I was hoping to sign in on it, but it's not working. That's okay. We'll keep it going. Hi, Lisa. You live in Fort Lupton. Cody actually is probably going to be close to you. He's on I-76. I can definitely tell that. So he'll probably be coming through the Fort Lupton area. Cody, I know you're still listening. Do you see anything that's concerning you in the Fort Lupton area? We have a viewer who says they don't like bad weather at all. So sounds like they're a little leery about it if you want to chime in.
that area is going to be okay, at least in the short term. You know, my main target is the Fort Morgan to Akron area, and maybe over to Human later around 6 to 7 p.m. Sorry. Um, you know, some of the mesoanalysis is showing some supercell composite starting to develop right over northern Colorado, right at the Wyoming border. So that'll be interesting to see how that progresses down into our area.
Alrighty. So there you go, folks. At Fort Lupton, looks like you're going to be okay this evening, Lisa, because Cody's going in that area there. Like I said, it looks like that's what it shows on the screen. His target area is Fort Morgan, Akron area, where we're at right now. So I think you should be okay, Lisa. If you want my honest opinion as well, I have to agree with those guys. I think the area that we're more focused on today would probably be in deep northeastern Colorado, Sterling, Logan, probably Yuma, Washington, Morgan County area. So I think you should be okay tonight. So I would say don't stress too much on it. I think if anything, you probably want a little bit of rain, but that's it. So glad that you enjoyed that update. And I hope you heard Cody on there. Lisa, let me know if you did hear Cody as he was talking, because he did give you an update as he was driving. So it's great that I could just chime in on Cody's camera there and talk to him at the same time. So again, I'm going to show you the view from the doghouse, and this is from Morgan County, and this is from Brush right here. You can see it's just starting to cloud up a little bit, not too bad. Still, it's showing on the stream now as we speak. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad here in Morgan County, and I can actually walk around and show you more views of it. My camera is slowly charging because I'm using the stream. Give me 1 second, everybody. Again, I'm not chasing tonight. Staying home a little bit just because I had a pretty good headache going on here. Good. I'm glad you heard him. That's awesome to hear. Yeah, and as he gets closer, everybody, as Cody's out chasing, we're going to cut to his camera and show you the views. And I'll keep you on my stream here at the house, at the doghouse, so you guys can see. I'm sure hoping the other guys would come on. I'm surprised that they're not on the stream. Boy, they made it sound like they were all excited to get on here, but I can't get them to jump in on the screen. I only have 2, so I'll keep waiting, and hopefully I can get Austin, my son, and hopefully I can get Austin Gordon. I think Austin Gordon's going to try to get on here in a little bit as he's out with his wife, and they're getting ready to go as well. They're a storm chasing team, Austin and his wife are, so glad that they go out and do what they do. Because that makes a difference for the Logan County area. So I'm glad to see them do that. Cody is so amazing with his advice that he gives us. I mean, I don't think he knows this yet, but we have our email, and he's actually in charge of assigning people to emails because I have so much trust in him to do that stuff, and I'm excited to have him on board with that. So we'll see. It looks like Cody was talking about Zello, and Cody, I'm trying to get logged into Zello, but yeah, for some reason I can't get logged in either on that. So it's just been kind of a disaster for me on this other phone. I might have to switch over to this phone and plug it in and give you guys. I think it has a better camera too, the Samsung, and then that way I can get on my other one and talk to everybody. So, Lisa, I live in Brush. I'm actually over by the cemetery here in Brush. You can see the cemetery there on your screen. Pretty easy for you to see there. I don't know if it's harder for you just because it's on the camera stream. But yeah, that's where I live. And then, like I said, Cody is out driving, and he is on the road. That's Cody's camera coming up for you all. There you go. So that's Cody's camera as he is heading our way to get closer to us as well. And he's got such a great live stream on his screen. He's got the best of all the screen views so far. So I'm getting ready to switch over to this guy here because I think it'd be easier for me to be on this one. And this phone is a lot better, this Samsung. But I have an Apple phone, which is so nice. my Apple phone helps me a ton. So I'm going to try to see if I can switch over to this camera here. So give me just a moment. Well, this one loads up. And then I can have my iPhone back and do more things with my iPhone. I'm so used to the iPhone, to be honest with you guys. It works better for me. I don't know, I'm so comfortable with it. My son Corey got me into iPhones, and that's kind of been a big deal for me. As you can see, I'm trying to log in here. See if I need to update my Streamlabs. Let's see if I could join. Oh, there we go. Maybe. Maybe, just maybe. I think they may have to change settings on their phones here. So let's see. I'm trying to do a test run. So I'm trying to get on my other phone here to see if it will come up. So bear with me if I'm quiet. Right now, again, you're looking at Cody's stream on there. So glad that he's on, which makes a huge difference for us. Yeah, see, it shows I'm logged in. Isn't that crazy? I don't know why it won't let me go there. Okay. Wind is picking up again in Pete's. Okay, so let's take a look at the radar in Pete's area here. You know what? I'm going to move this computer over to this desk. Hang on just a second. Teresa's not home, so I can use her computer desk, which is great. Ah, there we go. Hey, I wonder if I could do this too. I got one of these gamer computers for this reason, knowing that I should be able to stream better quality for everybody. Okay, there we go. So let's take a look at the radar so I can share my screen with you, everybody. So let's open up our screen here and let's take a look at the weather here. Let's go to the NWS weather radar. And let's pause it. Let's refresh it. That was for the Wyoming area, so bear with it here. So it looks like the storms are finally heading towards the Cheyenne area, and you can see they're starting to fire off here just to the northwest of Cheyenne. So we're going to keep an eye on those storms. Yeah, they're starting to pick up in intensity too. So we're going to keep an eye on those guys there and see what happens. Looking at it, there is not a storm firing off in the Pete's area that's showing on the radar. Again, and this is probably, yeah, that's Goshen County radar I'm on. So let me switch radar sites and see. Sometimes if I switch radar sites, that'll make a difference. So give me just a second here. There we go. Okay, so we can go in here. I wish I had a touch screen. I do not have a touch screen. That's one thing I do miss having in my other computers that I've had. So there we are. Pete's will be up in this area here, folks. But you can see these storms as they're moving pretty quickly. I mean, they are moving super fast. They've already gone through the Yuma area, it looks like. Even in Yuma, probably Ray's going to be next to see Ray's right here. As you can see, they're making their way towards that direction. So wouldn't be surprised if you get a clap of thunder or a bolt of lightning out of there. So we'll see. We'll keep you posted on that one for that reason. Oops, don't know what I just hit there. But there you are. Dew point's at 34 here in brush right now. So I'm really not concerned about brush getting too much of the storms. And you can see there's those storms as they're getting much stronger as they're going into Kansas. Let's take a look at the Kansas radar. It'd probably be better. Goodland has a better view of this storm than we do. So let me bounce over to the Goodland radar here, everybody. So just a second here. Thank you for tuning in again to Big Dog Northeast Colorado Storm Chasers. And it would be great if my computer worked for me. There we go. You can see the big storms out of Kansas too, folks. There they are right there. That's central Kansas, east of Garden City. There's some pretty good cells. But let's zoom into these ones that are over Yuma County right now. What was that about? Okay, let's make those guys move. So there's the storms out of Yuma County, and there's Yuma right there as that storm went right over Yuma just a little bit ago. There's the first storm, and then the folks in Ray here, it looks like they're probably going to get one here as well. If I zoom in a little bit closer to town names, which makes it a little bit easier. Yuma, you probably had a pretty good little rain shower go right over you there. As you see, it went right over you. And this storm's getting a little bit stronger here. That's heading for the Ray area as well. It looks like there's a little bit of hail starting to form in that. So we'll keep an eye on that one as they are working their way towards the southeast, towards everybody there in that area. Okay, so we'll stay on top of that one. We'll look at our radar here. And you can see here in the Morgan County area, looks like some showers might be trying to pop up. It could be just clutter, though. I'm not for sure on that one. Let's make it move, and we'll see. Yeah, it could be a little bit of ground clutter because there are some cells right way over here. So we'll keep an eye on that. That's south of Akron, though. So, yeah. And then here's the one out of Cheyenne that everybody can see on the radar. So again, I'm hoping you're seeing things okay, like I can see them. So well, let's take a peek at Cody's camera here. So give me just a moment. Let's switch over here our scenery. And let's put, there's Cody up on the stream there, everybody. Still waiting for the other guys to join me. Which they haven't. Cody's using Starlink too, just so you know. It's a new thing for him, I believe, to use this Starlink to help with his video. And basically, it's supposed to be a better way of cell service. So we'll see what happens as he goes through here. And I'm still trying to get on my other one here from my other phone, my Facebook Messenger. Try again. Allow while using the app. Allow while using the app. Hey, there we go. Okay, I might have it. Here. So give me just a second. Big dog. Flip the camera here. There we go. Almost there. Okay. Let me turn this volume down. You should be able, here in a second, I'm going to add you another camera view here. This is actually pretty cool. It shows me on here. So if the guys join the link, for you guys that are having troubles, make sure your cameras and stuff are activated. Otherwise, it won't let you go in. So as you can see here, everybody, you'll see it on the stream.
Okay. I can go outside with my camera here. So I've got two cameras showing. You see the doghouse view. Now you have my other view. So this is here at the doghouse looking up. And to the south, you can see those storms. So that's the storms looking to the south of Brush. And this is to the north of Brush. And this is right above me. So we'll see. Hopefully these storms are going to go up. We'll see what happens. You can see they're trying to get some echo tops growing up on them. So I wouldn't be surprised if these guys go up and make a different course. And that should come up as Big Dog on your screen, on the camera screen. That is so cool. So I've actually got 3 cameras up here at home. So if the other guys, when they join the stream, it will come up that they're on the stream, and all I got to do is go to the camera. So I'm hoping Austin, who's listening, and Abe are listening. All you got to do is allow your camera to be used and your microphone. Once you do that, it'll automatically allow you on here, and then you're able to get into this. So a little bit breezy. You can see the winds are blowing here at the doghouse. That's the anemometer up here. That's so cool. I'm glad that I can do that with this one. And I don't know how you're able to hear sound, but it says sound is on. Even though I have it muted, it's saying it's on. I don't know. That's so different though. I'm all excited. I'm like a little kid here who's enjoying this. Turn it down. Let's see if you can still hear me. I love this. It's got an AI assistant. Hello. Oh, wow. Sorry, I'm even listening to myself. So I'm getting all excited here as I'm listening to myself. So don't laugh at me, folks. All right, so that's the doghouse view. I'm going to take that one off.
It'll say that he's gone. So I can do that in a pinch if we need to. So I'm back here with you live. Cody's back on. Let's put Cody back up on the screen here. Alrighty, there you go. So you've got a view of Cody. Good, Susan. I'm glad you could hear me. It was a test run to see how many cameras I could have. I actually had two cell phone cameras up here in my house, and then the computer one on the screen. So I know that it works multiple cameras. I just need the guys to log in, and if they log in, they'll pop up on the stream here, and all I got to do is add them in. So thank you, Don. I'm glad it sounds all right. So it's good to hear. So again, Cody's on I-76 coming this way. As you can see, Cody's heading towards this area. We're trying to get you guys up there and running so you guys can see the storms as we get closer to them. Let's go to our live screen here again and share the weather update with you here. Let's see if there's any changes here. I wish that I could get my other radar scope to come up. Boy, if that would have come up on the screen, that would make such a huge difference for you guys. But my radar scope, for some reason, and I'm on, and I know Cody said to make sure that it was all there, but it must be in my settings or something, because I have Pro Tier on here. But for some reason, it's just not, it's not working. So I don't know if it's me or what. Yeah. Oh, I see why. It's signed in as the wrong person. Now let's try it. Let me try something here, everybody. Maybe I'm signed in as, because I was signed in as the wrong person. It was signed in under Austin's name. So I'm trying to sign in under a different name here, so bear with me here. Still trying to sign in, so hang tight with me here. Oh, I might have got it. I might have it, everybody. So you see the radar there on the screen. So let's see. Sorry, Rosalie. I'm really trying hard to get my screen up here for you guys so you can see everything on my screen here. The Windows capture. I'm still trying here, everybody, to figure out. Let's just see what happens. Don't know if it's going to work. I'm still trying really hard to get that radar scope up. If I could get radar scope up for you guys, it would be awesome. But again, I'm logged in my pro tier, but apparently it's not working. So that's the next thing I'm going to try to fix for everybody, is get that up and running for all of you. So we'll have that ready to go. Okay, let's close radar scope for now. Done. Okay, let's put the live scene up. As Cody's approaching, let's see if anybody else is on of the group. Shocker, nobody else is. We're all still on though. Cody and I are on. Hey, we're faithful. Cody and I are truly on. So
yeah, Paul, I don't know if you can see way in the distance there, but I'm actually seeing the cumulonimbus from that cell that's over by Ray right now. Straight ahead of me.
Cody, I missed you on that one. If you could say that one more time, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. I don't know if you can see way in the distance ahead of me though, but I can actually see basically the whole animal and the cumulonimbus from the cells that are over by Ray right now. I'm still pretty far away, so I'm definitely tall storms. These looks like they have a lot of CGs on them.
Okay, so Cody was saying that he could see the cell over by Ray. My phone keeps logging me out, so I'm missing so much from him. But I apologize, Cody. So yeah, but I appreciate the update as he's talking about the storm that he could see on the screen from the Ray area. He's got a good view of it as he's driving. So.
Yeah, and just to put it in a little bit of perspective, that's almost 100 miles away still. So definitely very, very tall storms, even though I think they're not in the greatest radar locations. I don't know if their echo tops are being picked up super well.
Wow, so Cody's saying it's the view from about 100 miles away is where he can see this. Sorry. Lisa, yeah, I will let him know. A couple of them were asking to be friends with you on Facebook, Cody. So they're all just asking if you're around there. So told him I'd let them know. A couple of them are trying to friend you on Facebook. I know that he's busy right now driving.
Yeah, so my personal page is actually public, so anybody can go on and follow it. And then, I do have my own Storm Chasing page on the site as well. But yeah, my personal profile is Cody Reynolds. It's a public one. So I post a lot of non-storm content there, a little bit of it, but a lot of like camping, adventuring, photography stuff. So check it out.
Perfect. So he said his page is public, and you're welcome to follow him along and do all that. So it's great that he's out there. And Cody's got some amazing shots. He worked with Michigan Storm Chasers as well. He's got some great pictures and stuff. And writing, him and Freddie have worked together for a long time, so they know each other real well. So it's just awesome. It's like having two Freddies on the team now with Cody on board. So he's amazing at what he does. Takes some great photos. So we're just glad that he's on board with us. And I know last I knew Freddie was in Ohio, so I don't think he's going to be with us today. So we'll see how that goes on for us. So let's take a look at the doghouse here real quick. A good thing is I can switch from camera to camera. So we're gonna go here, and Cody's kind of giving me some tricks, how to like transition out from one to another. So I'll work on that later, because I do this at school, but it's a different version at school for me when I do it. So it makes it easier at school compared to this one. And when it's running your own personal way, it makes it a little bit different. So I get what Cody's telling me, how to make the transitions and stuff in and out. So I'll work on that and go from there. What's up, Gordo? Hey, get on that link, Austin, if you can. Austin Gordon's on board, everybody. So if Austin gets on board with that link I sent you there, buddy, in the chat group, in the Facebook chat, click on that link and it'll log you in automatically, Gordo, and then we can go to your camera as needed as well. So Austin Gordon's on, everybody. So glad that he's part of our chase team. He's been a wonderful asset with us for the last couple of years. So like I said, it's good having all these veteran storm chasers with us and staying with us. And I'm pulling out cords left and right here. Not sure why there we go. Had to fix my computer. It was driving me nuts. All right, now I can kind of feel it. It's one of those, she bought, I think she got it at a yard sale. It's one of those tray tables. You remember how people used to eat on the old wooden tray tables? I don't know if they still do, but I love this thing. And since she bought it, we only have one. I think she only bought one, but it's so amazing. It makes it so nice for me to set up and do everything. So Gordo, if you log in on that, and it'll tell you that, you just go to that. There's 11, I can allow up to 11 people, and you'll pop up automatically once you're in there. So, and then we can go to your camera at any time. So like right now, Gordo,